My name is Pontius Pilate. I'm a governor overseeing the region of Judea. I was put in place from our emperor of Rome. He selected me to rule over this place. This place filled with the Jews. All my life, I've considered myself someone who tried to strive for the ambitious roles, looking for the opportunities to be able to rule and to be able to serve the great mighty power of Rome. But when they gave me Judea, I didn't quite expect what happened. Now, I've had my hand in seen many trials come my way. Many people plead their case to me, and I've got to rule one way or the next. I've even put some riots to rest, even violently. But there's one man that consumes my thoughts. This Jesus. I had heard about Jesus, this great teacher, prophet, healing people, raising them from the dead, and I don't know if I believe all that. But it sounded like he did a lot of really amazing things. So when they brought this man to me, this religious elite, these Pharisees, this Sanhedrin, these people who rule over their own religious custom of the Jews. They said that he claimed to be king. So I asked him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" Jesus said, "You have said so." So I pressed a little more. If he really was this king, he certainly didn't look like a king. It's not how I would imagine somebody ruling with power and with might. This man seemed to have no followers with him. And yet when I asked him about his kingdom, he said that his kingdom is not of this world. Whatever that means. He said that if it really was, he said that his servants would come to his rescue, and yet here he is alone. Then he said something that really troubled me. He said that those who side with the truth are with him. And so I asked him, "What is truth?" That question still haunts me today. What is truth? Now, I consider myself a man who's a pragmatist. I figure myself as someone who's very, very practical and real. And so when I say what is truth, I know what is true. It's whatever the emperor says is true. That's the truth. He's the one who rules. If he speaks, it is done. What is truth? The people that day There were many there. It was this Passover celebration. Many Jews have come in. Many were there welcoming into the gates, yelling, Hosanna, and blessed is he. And yet here we are just a few days later, and I could tell they're restless. They want to hurt this Jesus. They're looking to me, the one who is in control, the one who has the power. They want me to make the decision for them. But I found no fault in this man. He seemed to be innocent. The charges that they lay against him, unfounded. And so when I heard that he was a Galilean, I saw my opportunity to kind of pass him off to Herod. So I sent him to Herod. Herod had lots of questions for him. Found that he was also innocent and sent him back. So I wondered, what do I do with this man? If I condemn him to die, surely he does not deserve that. If I release him, surely these Jews will rise up and revolt, and I'll have to bring the army down on them. My wife even warned me. Told me to have nothing to do with this innocent man. She was warned in a dream. What really is true? I saw the options that I had. The responsibility that I should take. But for some reason, I didn't want to make any of those decisions. I didn't want to condemn this man. But if I let him go, who knows what would have happened? So I had an idea. Every year we release a prisoner during their Passover celebration. And I thought of just the thing. If I offer them Barabbas. Now Barabbas is a bad man, a murderer, insurrectionist. Clearly this man, they would not want him to be released and back out on the streets. They will take this Jesus, even if he claims to be their God and their king, and they don't like that. Surely they'll pick Jesus. And so I said, take Barabbas, and yet they said no. That perplexed me. Why would they pick this man over Jesus? So I felt like my hands were tied. I had to release this man to them, to die. So I told them that I am innocent of this man's blood. I washed my hands, and I told them, you cannot find me at fault. This was not what I wanted. This is what you want. So I'll give in. So I ordered Jesus to be flogged. When they brought him back, I guess I should have expected it. My men have typically been violent with criminals. I like it that way. So when he came back, he was badly beaten and whipped, bruised eye sockets, blood dripping from every inch of his body. What is truth? I fear that I had truth in my hands, and I just let it go. I handed Jesus over to them. They marched him outside the city gates where they nailed him to a cross. And he died. But I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I found no fault in this man. I didn't think he deserved to die. I told them that I am innocent. I washed my hands. You can't blame me. You can't blame me. What is truth? My friends, I hope for you that you would believe in the truth. That this man truly is who he says he is. That he is the Messiah, the Son of God. That he is the way, the truth, and the life. Maybe there's hope for you. If you believe and if you trust in the one who is truth and the one who did die, maybe there's hope for you. So what is truth? An innocent man died a terrible death. All because of me. What is truth?